Hello friends, welcome to our class. Today's topic is the velocity. So first we will know what is the meaning of velocity. Okay, so as you know that there are two types of things, that is your distance and displacement. One is distance, another is your displacement. So when we are telling about the velocity, we will take the displacement. So this is the velocity is defined as, for the definition of the velocity, the first thing is that what is the meaning of the velocity. So this is the rate of change of displacement. So when there is the rate of change of displacement, this is called the velocity. Okay, so first know how we can define these things. Suppose I will take a body, and this is the body, and it will take some path, that means it will displace from the point A to the point B. So this body, after some time, it will come to this side, that means from A point to B point. After some time it will come, that means definitely after some time, that means it will take the time. Okay, so if it has a displace, that means it has some distance or displacement. So from this point to this point here, the S, as I have told you, I have taken the 50 meters. The displacement is 50 meters. Okay, so the time it has taken from A to B, the time here equal to 0 from when it will come to this point, because here the time equal to 0, that means starting point, and when it will come to the after some time, that means I have taken this is the 10 second, it will come take the 10 seconds. Suppose for 50 meter it will take the time, that is your 10 second. Time is equal to 10 second. So how we can find out? The velocity has the displacement divided by the time. The displacement divided by time, that is S. S vector symbol as I have given you, S vector. Displacement has symbol S vector, that is your magnitude as well as direction also. So the velocity has the ds by dt. So here how we can find out? Here the velocity will find out, that is your 50 divided by 10, that is your 5 meter per second. This is the velocity. Okay, when we are telling about this one, the unit is the unit of the velocity. There are two types of unit basically in physics, that is your CGS and SI. So when we are telling about this one, what is the SI unit? First we will come to the SI unit. SI unit of the velocity. What is the SI unit of the velocity? Okay, the SI unit of velocity is your meter per second. Meter divided by S, or you can write this thing, this is a meter per second, because it is welcome to the CGS system. This is centimeter divided by second, or we can write that centimeter per second. This is the two types of unit. Okay, so dimension, what is the dimension? What is the dimension of this one? Because it is m0 L T inverse. This is the dimension of this velocity. So this is the unit and this is the dimension. So while you are telling about this velocity, basically there are two types of velocity. One is initial velocity and final velocity. So while you are telling about the initial velocity, at that time we are taking the starting velocity, that is called u. So initial velocity may be the 0 or maybe some velocity also, and there is the another velocity which is your final velocity. This is the basic of things. This is the symbol v. But actually while you are telling about the velocity, there are two types of the velocity. One is uniform, another is a non-uniform velocity. So what is uniform and what is non-uniform? Let's come to this thing. What is uniform and what is? So first we will come to the uniform velocity. Uniform velocity. What is uniform velocity? Now the thing is that if a body covers equal distance or equal displacement in equal interval of time, at that time this body is said to be the uniform velocity. How it is? We are telling these things as the equal distance or displacement in equal interval of time. Because as you know that there is the presence of displacement at the time, but equal displacement in equal time. How it is? Suppose I have taken a body in every 2 seconds. Suppose in every 2 seconds, this is 2 seconds, from this to this 2 seconds, 2 seconds, and from this to 2 seconds. It will cover, this will cover the 4 meter. This is also cover the 4 meter. This will also cover the 4 meter. This is also 4 meter. So you see that in every 2 seconds it will cover the 4 meter. That means total displacement is equal to 16. So here the total displacement is equal to 16 meter, and the total time is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4. That means 8 seconds. So we are able to get the displacement divided by time. That is, your velocity is equal to 16 divided by 8. That is your 2 meter per second. But this type of equal velocity, equal displacement in equal interval time, this is called the uniform velocity. Okay. So now come to the non-uniform velocity. Non-uniform velocity. What is non-uniform velocity? Unequal displacement in equal time. That is, in every 2 seconds or 3 seconds, 2 seconds it will go to the 4 meter. Next, in 2 seconds it will go to the 3 meter. Next 2 seconds it will go to that 5 meter, like that. So in every 2 seconds it will cover the different displacement. That is called the non-uniform velocity. That means here the displacement is equal to the displacement which we are taking, this one, S is equal to 5 plus 3 plus 5, that is 4 plus 3, that is your 12 meter, but the time is had as the 6 seconds. So velocity will got, that is 12 by 6, that is your 2 meter per second. So this velocity, this is a velocity, so non-uniform, because different displacement in equal interval time. Otherwise you can also say this is equal interval, equal displacement. We can take the equal, but the this time will have the unequal time. That is also the non-uniform velocity. Okay.